T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, the number one contender for the Havoc Championship and your host for the red carpet treatment, Hollywood Haywood.
I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees. I came to say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back. Watch your future. I came to play. Get my dues paid. I guess you had a dream, but it can't be saved. I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees. I came to say goodbye to the good old.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever edition of the Red Carpet Treatment, brought to you by Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs and Revolution. I am your host, Hollywood Haywood, and I am about to serve you up with the Red Carpet Treatment. Ladies and gentlemen, today on our first show, it is my great privilege and my great honor to bring a man onto the show who has had a little controversy with him lately. A little man who's went through a rebirth, if you will. I'm talking about the man we all know as NDT. NDT, welcome to the first ever Red Carpet Treatment. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing well.
That is great. And I have to tell the audience out there that I am ecstatic to be a member of Team WGP with you, my friend. I know you've been through a lot lately, but why don't you tell Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs and Revolution what exactly it is that you have been through lately with the lifeblood?
Yeah. As people saw, I got hijacked.
Okay.
And I ended up joining them for the plain and simple reason is something that no one expected.
I certainly didn't. And since the lifeblood has came on the scene, they have absolutely done the unexpected. I mean, they are in a position to capture the tag team championship at Battle Lines. And you are in a position to win a golden ticket at Battle Lines, which seems like a natural fit with us on the same team, my friend. But the only thing that I can say is, well, it didn't, at the time, it seemed very forced. But it seems like now you're saying that it was choice. It was all a choice.
Well, I chose before to say I wasn't willing to give him the answer.
Gotcha. So now that you are a member of this group, this duo, if you will, has become a trio. So now the Paradox, the current tag team champions, they are we saying that they might have to watch their back at Battle Lines?
Well, everyone will need to watch their back because, like I said, life melodies gonna raise hell.
Right.
And if that means my peers put me under the learning tree, then so be it.
Well, it's interesting that you say that because breaking news, from what I understand, Steele, one of your peers, correct?
Yep.
He is now going to be a member of Team Revolution at Battle Lines. That's breaking news, that the kind of breaking news that you might only hear here at the red carpet treatment. Team Revolution has acquired Steele. And so you will go face to face with one of your peers. And now a man who I thought I could trust in NDT, I now have to ask you, NDT, are we all playing for the same team now at Battle Lines?
Oh, I might be a lifeblood, but I am Team WGP.
Well, I can tell you, I have been training with you. I have seen you. They did let you loose, so I knew that it was not, that you were being held captive of any sort. So I can only hope that I can trust the man that I've grown to love inside of that training room in NDT. And if there's anything that you have to say to the Paradox or Team Revolution, or even your good friend now, Steele or Briggy, what is it?
Well, when it comes to Paradox, make sure you got the right addresses. With Revolution, still, we may be in the same group, but I don't mean that I ain't gonna kick your ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from NDT. A lot of people were wondering what was going on with NDT, and we brought you the scoop here first. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to pay the producers. We have to pay the network. We have to pay the bills. So we're going to go to commercial before we get to our next guest.
It is the fun of trivia and the excitement of a tag team wrestling match, and it is coming soon. From the open, today's lockup category is WWE Champions. To the comeback, Hot Tag, a 400-point swing hangs in the balance with questions so easy you'll think that everybody can answer them. Making the tag to his partner for double points. And questions so hard, you'll think that nobody can answer them. Putting the heat on the other team, the question goes to you. Join RYK as we present you Hot Tag Wrestling Trivia Challenge. Hot Tag Wrestling Trivia Challenge is now casting teams of 3 to play in the game. Join up over at Revolution and Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs for eligibility and information.
To all the revolutionaries and pariahs out there, we have this special announcement for you. Do you wish to hold gold in the revolution in WGP? Are you afraid that your talents aren't good enough? Then, my friends, this offer is for you. Then order yourself the official WGP and Revolution replicas. You can have it all, from the Outbreak Championship, the Havoc Championship, the Tag Team Championships that I'm holding on my shoulder, and not only the Revolution, but also WGP Championship. But ladies and gentlemen, if an official replica title does not tickle your fancy, get your minis. So if you want to be like me and all the other champions out there, join the gold standard today by calling Patrick Shane.
What's up, WGP Universe? This is Hodgson from the Americagents. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever wanted to open up a can of whoop ass on somebody? Have you ever wanted to just completely annihilate and destroy somebody? Well, now you can. With the new Americagents album, Open Up a Can of Whoop Ass. Check it out.
You get all the hits, like Get Your Ass to Work, The Americagents Way, Walk Through Mud, Pull Up Your Damn Pants, Put Some Respect on My Damn Name, Tell 'em Stump sent you, Hodgson Ain't Playing, and my personal favorite, Who's Your Mama?
Now here's Stump to tell you a little bit more about it.
Oh my God, this album is garbage.
Oh, now the next 30 minutes, and it's only, that's right, $9.99 while supplies last. You know, $9.99 seems like a lot, but you can't put a price on an ass whooping. Anyway, hope you everybody enjoys the pay-per-view, and we'll see y'all soon. And that ain't awesome, that's Hodgson.
Guys, I don't know about you, but it would be a good idea. Oh my gosh, there he is. And you know what? It would be such a good idea if you guys went out and bought that Americagents album right now, because I guarantee you there won't be a damn sequel. Stump, welcome to
That's
the
right.
show, my friend.
Because that traitor, you damn right there
I'm
ain't no
sorry, we're
sequel.
having a little
Because that traitor
technical
son of a bitch
difficulty.
jumped ship to the other team.
Is that Stump?
1 minute.
Stump? Stump, I don't know what kind of internet they got back there in the backwoods of
Is that better?
Louisiana. That's a little bit better.
Good. You're damn right there ain't going to be no sequel. Because that traitor son of a bitch jumped ship to Team WGP.
Well, he didn't just jump ship to Team WGP, Stump. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but your old good friend Hodgson has now became my BFF. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, and
You know
I just
what,
want to know. I
Anarchy?
mean, I haven't gotten a chance to get physical with you yet. It's going to happen at Battle Lines. And
You know what,
I
Anarchy?
want
You need to
know-
stop running your mouth and stay out in the shed, Anarchy.
I want you to know, Stump, that Hodgson did have a special place in his heart for you. He asked us not to attack you in our big debut. That is why we went with the
That's
villain
because he's
instead.
scared. I got something for him come Sunday.
Well, my friend,
With that being said, I got something for you too there, Hollywood. Since
well,
you're on
many
the
have
other team.
tried and many have failed. So you nurse that aluminum beer that you're drinking there, sir.
Many have tried, many have failed. You've had like 3 matches, so that's not many. Whatever.
Yes, sir. Right here. But Stump, I do have a question for you. This is a serious question. I want everybody that comes on this show to know that this is a safe place. Okay, so this is a serious question for you, Stump. Okay, this is a serious question. You are on Team Revolution, correct?
Yes.
And we've all seen the on again, off again love affair with you and the grizzly bear. And I just have to ask you, inquiring minds want to know, have you become his boo-boo?
No. We're teammates right now, and that's it. And as soon as this is over with, we're done for.
You're done for. You guys aren't going to walk off into the park, set a blanket down, and share a gorgeous, delicious picnic basket after the match this weekend?
That's a negative, boo-boo.
All right. Well, Stump, I'm like I said, this is a safe place, and you seem very antsy right now. So
There is
what
no
I'm
safe
going
place
to do,
3, 4, or 5 days before showtime.
is this a pre-ritual routine for you 3 to 4 days before showtime?
No.
No. So what is Stump been doing to get ready for battle lines?
Same thing I always do. Doing my homework and getting my promo ready and getting ready to kick ass.
Okay. So Big Daddy Stump is coming to battle lines, and he's going to be the hero for Team Revolution, I take it.
No, we're a team, unlike the other team across the block.
The team across the block. Well, I will say this, Stump. What do you think of your new teammate?
I love it. I love my new teammates. And I just want to say this. Management is by far better on the Revolution side than they are the WGP side. But that's another subject for another day.
All right. Well, I'm not here to talk about management, sir. I'm here to host a show, and what I'd like to know. Oh, there we go. So apparently, my producer and Stump have something they wanted to surprise me, but that's okay. I love surprises. But you see, Stump, what's going to happen at Battle Lines is when you are looking across the ring at 5 of the best that WGP has to offer. 5 of the best, to include 2 members of Entourage, to include one of my next guests on the show, to include Chaos, and to include the guy that was on before you, NDT, who could be a stone cold killer. You're not going to know what to do when you're too busy hugging that grizzly bear all over that ring, sir.
I just love the confidence. I love the confidence. I'm ready. It's going to be a hell of a show, and I'm super excited. But for real, on a serious note, love what you're doing. This is a great show, and I hope to be a regular guest.
And you know what, Stump? I can't believe I'm saying this. I hope to have you as a regular guest because this has been thrilling. So you know what? We're going to pay a few more bills. We're going to go to commercial, Stump. I'm going to give you an obligatory good luck this weekend. Stump out. Let's go to commercial.
Your winner, It's every promo fan's favorite saying, and now you too can start your day as a winner with the official RYK coffee mug. The RYK character coffee mug is now available and the perfect addition to your dinnerware. Whether it's a cup of hot joe, a nice microwave mug muffin, or even just holding pencils at your desk, you'll want the RYK coffee mug. These 9-ounce mugs will be shipping soon and quantities will be limited. They are available for the shipped price of $10 each, 2 for $15 or 5 for $30. Your winner, you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Outbreak champion of the Revolution, Boss Aline.
I ain't coming out till y'all make some more noise.
Shoot him if they move. Running with the AK-47, watch them all fall down. Running with the AK-47, nigga, what's up with y'all now? Running with the AK-47, watch them all fall down. Running with the AK-47, nigga, what's up with y'all now? Running with the AK-47, bucket heat it heavy. Nigga, let away I win it when I get a venom. Running with the AK-47, bucket heat it heavy. Nigga, let away I win it when I get a venom. Running with the AK-47, bucket heat it heavy. Bustin' niggas in the belly, then I follow with the 357, and then the automatic take and get them. Nigga, let away I win it when I get a venom. Hit them and I really mean to split them. Put these fingers on their ass like an overdose of penicillin. Murder, nigga, wanna pick a video.
Bossolini, the OG Bossolini, the living legend, the man I've heard so much about across all of promo wrestling, all of prediction wrestling, all of fantasy wrestling. It is an honor, a privilege to have you on the show. How are you doing, boss?
I'm doing fine. I'm actually doing quite well. Me and Outbreak Championship, getting ready.
You are the newest Outbreak champion. That title was vacated, if I remember correctly, and you actually beat one of our teammates at the last pay-per-view, NDT.
Yes, I did. And NDT is a great competitor, and I'm happy to have him on the team with us.
I touched on that earlier in the show before you came on, and the question that keeps getting asked to me about you, and remember, I'm kind of the new kid on the block here. You know what I mean? I'm kind of learning about all of you guys. But the question I keep getting asked is, how did a Revolution champion get put on Team WGP? And I tell everybody not to worry about it, because I've been in the weight room with you. I've been in the ring with you training for this match. I've sweated with you. I've bled with you. I've in a short time in training, and I just have to ask, put all of those worries to ease for the Team WGP fans out there. Oh, look at that.
WGP. So you want to know why I'm on Team WGP? Even though I'm the Outbreak champion, my name was made in WGP. There was a commercial that just aired where I heard, "Your winner." And I had a match against this guy named the Canadian Crippler. Guy has like 900 nicknames or whatever. But the beating was so gruesome that they announced the winner before the match started. So over in WGP, I let it be known on what I'm capable of doing.
Right.
The violence, the brutality that can come from me.
Right. And I've seen some of it firsthand. I will say that you have shown me a few things as of late. But originally you are one half of a tag team, or faction, if you will. The Shot Callers. We understand Bad Superman did not want to be on the show tonight, as I am the number one contender for his for his Havoc Championship. But I do digress. That life happens. But you also are doing double duty at Battle Lines, and that is an amazing accomplishment, my friend. That is a feat. That you're pulling a double feature, if you will. And I'm just wondering, what has led you to do this? Is this something that you want to do to help cement your legacy?
Well, the double feature, one thing is, this WGP versus Revolution and the golden ticket. A lot of people wouldn't think about it, but if Team WGP wins and I have a golden ticket as well as this Outbreak Championship, not only do I make two champions worry, because I could cash in and go after the tag champions or go after the Revolution heavyweight champion, but then with the golden ticket, I can go after any other champion there is. But the other half of that double duty, where I go one-on-one with my tag team partner, there's no laying down, there's no gifts. It's just going to be a knockout, drag-out fight. Now, brothers fight, and it's always
All the
to
time.
prove dominance. And, you know, everyone says that I laid down and that Bad Superman has my number. Well, I have to prove the world wrong. I got to prove why, when I'm an Outbreak champion, this title is going to be the most seen and sought after title in all of promo wrestling.
And I can say that a win over Bad Superman at Battle Lines would definitely help elevate that title even more than you already have. The thing that is kind of conflicting is, you know, and it's neither here nor there. You could score a point for Team WGP that night and also score a point for Team Revolution, thus canceling the points out, so to speak, in the brand supremacy, if that's how it works, you know? And that's got to be an interesting place to be in. You can essentially null and void at one time.
You know, to be honest, I tell everybody and all the times, no matter what, I win.
It is what I would call a win-win situation for you. So I will say this for all the doubters out there of the OG Bossolini, have no worry. This man is not going to lay down for anyone, whether it be Team Revolution or whether it be Bad Superman. So don't worry. He's going to represent each brand to the best of his ability, the best way he can, because that's what the fans want. And that's what the people want. And that's what OG Bossolini is about, isn't it?
Definitely. Because if you pay attention, the only champion that's going into this brand war representing a brand outside of a champion versus champion is me.
Right. And you volunteered for that double duty. That's why I asked. You know, you are cementing your legacy. Win or lose, no one else is going to pull double duty that night. People don't volunteer for things like that unless their heart is in it.
Well, now there is another person that's going to be doing double duty, you know.
Yeah,
the newest
right. Wait,
addition to
wait a minute. You are right. We just found that news out today. I broke it here. How dumb of me to forget. Steel had to follow your lead. You know what I'm saying? You know, he thinks he's going to be able to do it too, but we all know there's only one OG. You know what I mean?
Often imitated, never duplicated.
That is right. And I think that Bad Superman is going to find that out too. Now, after your match with Bad Superman, win or lose, what is next for the shot callers? Because I don't know if you've noticed, the tag team division is certainly heating up here in WGP and Revolution.
Oh yes, and as long as me and my partner both hold these, and we can put together those 3 wins, we can cash these in and basically call our shot for the tag team titles.
It's kind of crazy because you have a championship. You're going to have a gold ticket. I mean, let's be real here, Team WGP, and the three defenses are cashed in, correct?
Oh well, not for me. I'm just starting my defense.
I'm talking about Bad Superman. If he successfully defends 3 times.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's one in. I think you're his next opponent, so it's gonna be a tough match.
Possibly, but I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch, if you know what I mean. I've not heard much from Bad Superman since my #1 contendership, and hopefully you can soften him up a little for me at Battle Lines there. So, so what you're basically are saying though is that you guys would love to be in the tag team contention.
Of course.
We're calling it.
That's the reason the shot caller came out for the tag title.
Right. 2 belt Bossolini as well has a nice ring to it as well.
Oh yeah.
I don't blame you. Bossolini, I look forward to being your partner this weekend at Battle Lines, and it is an honor and a privilege. It is such an honor and a privilege to be on the same team with you this weekend, and I really appreciate you being on the show. Is there anything you have to say to Bad Superman or Team Revolution before we go?
Well, first thing, Bad Superman, brother, bring everything you got, because I'm going to bring it all. And Team Revolution, you are going against a true team. A team that has banded together and ready to go to war. And remember, that's not awesome. That's Hodgson.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for joining me on the first ever episode of the Red Carpet Treatment, brought to you by Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs and Revolution. Tune in next week. Same red carpet time, same red carpet channel.